Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing an 8.5 by 11 layout. I'm not playing along with 30 days of sketches. This is actually for acrylic stash busting, which I do here on YouTube with a few friends. There's a few of us playing along. I'll leave the list down below for whoever is playing along. The acrylic pieces I'm going to use are from Some Assemblage Required, and they're all acrylic pieces. They are etched, so they're white on the opposite side and then black on top. And I plan on using the stars, and I'm going to use the lights, camera, and action. And this is a Halloween layout, so I'm going to mix in Vicki Boutin's Halloween collection. And I'm also going to use some of the Flower Emporium, which I believe is that package there that I was just showing. Basically, it's acetate leaves and vellum. So I'm going to pull out a few of those to use on the layout, and that was just to add a little bit extra texture. This here is the laser cuts, and I'm not sure, I don't really remember what I pulled off of there. I believe I pulled mainly leaves in, sorry, lost my train of thought. Mainly I'm pulling off leaves is what I'm going to really use a lot of on this layout and the papers. So here I'm just showing you more of the laser cuts and die cuts. This one here I do use a frame. I believe the frame down at the bottom I'm going to pull off. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger by cutting out the center circle a little bit bigger. I use one of the black spider webs that you see there on the sticker sheet. And then this green paper here, I believe I cut one of the photo mats out of that one. This one here is the tan cardstock that I believe I used as the background. Let me look at the layout again. I did just create this layout. You'd think I would remember what I used and what I didn't use. Actually, I did not. I ended up using that one that I just showed there, the ledger paper, as my background instead. And I'm just going to tear a small corner of the star paper, but I will bring in the star paper, and then I'm also going to tear a strip of it. And one of the papers I don't show in the intro is from, actually, it's not a paper, it's just a sticker sheet. It's from Miss Kate's design team, and that is a monthly box that they put out. And this month is for October, so it's Halloween related. But the stickers matched perfectly, and so did the cardstock. So I brought in the cardstock because it matches his lion costume, which he was Simba. I have created, I believe, 2 other layouts with the Simba costume. I absolutely love the Simba costume, so I'm okay with creating a few extra layouts of him in the costume just because I have enjoyed creating the layouts, but I also enjoy the photos that I took of him in the costume. And actually, tonight we are going to go see Lion King live, the Broadway show. So we're very excited for that, or at least I am. I'm not sure the 13-year-old is as excited as he was 5 years ago. He really wanted to go see it, and COVID happened. So we ended up not being able to go, and this is the first time that it's came back to Colorado since COVID. So I bought us tickets, but I'm really hoping he's going to enjoy the show tonight. So here's where I brought in that little tree. I thought that tree kind of looked like the Lion King tree, the tree of life. And then I have the little lights, camera, action up there, since usually Lion King you relate with the movie or, the cartoon. So I thought that was kind of cute and something different to put on the layout. And then the acrylic stars are just something that I love. I put a little vellum leaf up there at the top also. And then, like I said, this little tree. I put a little witch that's, I'm saying she's in an orange moon. I'm not sure. It's a circle. So basically, I just wanted another circle on the layout up there at the top. And also, I wanted something that had a white ring on it, because the title, Trick or Treat, is going to have that white ring still on it, because I did not cut that off of it. Here I was showing you I'm going to place the photo on white cardstock, but at the same time I did add ink around the edge of it so it's not stark white. And then I'm going to place it on top of the, I guess, I don't know what you would call that. I guess an orangey brown color. But it matches his costume. So that was the reason I pulled in that cardstock. And then I added a little fern leaf over there, another acetate leaf, and then a gold leaf that's vellum. And then I skip up here to the top. I'm going to add another gold leaf and a black one, and then a little tiny spider web and the little banner that says "Love This" and one of the acrylic stars. This little piece here down at the bottom says "Things that bring me joy." And then I'm going to place "Trick or Treat" right there in the corner. I will pop it up on a little foam dot just to make it the same level as the photo. And I really love the way that it just turned out. It turned out so cute. Like I said, I've created other layouts with the Simba costume, but they're so much fun to create that. And I took so many photos of him in the costume because I just thought he looked so cute. So here I used another Miss Kate cardstock, which was the yellow, and it matches the yellow stars. I backed it behind that. Basically, it would have been a journaling card is what I would have called it, but I'm going to use it as a layering piece. That frame is, oh, actually, I believe that frame is from the frame pack instead because it was a little bit bigger. So I pulled that out of the frame pack and it's a little bit on the gold side. And then I distressed the edges of it with black ink. So here I put another green fern leaf behind there, and that was cardstock. I just inked it up with Shimmer's paint and Distress Oxide. And then up at the top of the frame by the spider web, I put another black circle that says "So Much Joy." And I thought that ties in with the things that bring me joy. And then I'm going to put an acrylic star over, or I already have, down at the bottom left-hand corner, along with another vellum and an acetate leaf. So basically, I'm just trying to layer up the different leaves in all of the areas because you can see all the different foliage in the photo with him in the background. And we were out on a little walk, and there was this cute little rock, and I was like, "Get on top of the rock and take a picture." And he obliged. He loved it. He loved being Simba. He loved being animals. I put that little pumpkin down at the bottom. That's from the Miss Kate sticker sheet, and it matches with Trick or Treat. And here I'm just adjusting one of those little leaves over there at the bottom. But there's my finished layout. I hope you guys enjoyed today's layout. Like I said, this is for acrylic stash busting, and I will have the list down below. I also have a video up on the Scrap Room channel, and that gives you a sneak peek of the layout that's coming to my channel in a couple of days. Bye!